Hello everyone, so I'm just gonna do a quick performance of a technique that I don't like it, but since it is a classic move, might as well just give my 2 cents, okay? I don't remember of any performance that I've been utilizing this move, this technique, but you can see all the black cards all the way at the bottom, okay? So I'm just gonna put the black cards on the side, okay? And then the red cards. Next, you shake it, and they all get mixed, okay, like oil and water, you know, kind of the same principle. But I'm gonna do it once again, the black ones, and then the red cards, and then the black ones, and then the red cards, and the black ones, and the red cards, okay. You let it rest, and they go back to normal. One step further, and I'm gonna force the ace of spades, okay. So let's assume we are the spectator, you know, to say stop. I'm just gonna pass one card at a time, and they can stop you at any time they want. Let's say they want any card, well, let's say right there, okay, one further. So you want this card or you want the next card? Let's say they want that card, okay. So that's the ace of spades. Doesn't matter where they want to stop, you can see right there, okay. They're always gonna stop in the whatever card you wanna use for any purpose. So the technique, it is a really simple technique. There are 2 types of glides, and the glide that I recommend the most is by doing the glide with the same hand that you're holding the deck, okay. Notice the grip, the index and the thumb, they are about right here on the corner, okay. So you can conceal any possible flashes that this corner may cause, okay, from here or from here. That's why you put in the middle finger and the thumb. But the thumb doesn't matter too much because this long side is pointing towards the magician, but I'm already used to it, might as well. The pinky is the one doing the move. You have to, you know, apply a little slight pressure over there and relax the pinky finger. The pinky finger is the finger that is doing the main move, the secret move, okay. That's the glide number 1, the technique number 1. There is another glide, which I use 2 glides in this performance. This is the second glide, which is doing or using the hand that is empty instead of the hand that is holding the deck. In this case, I approach my hand, and by the moment I drag this card, the one is all the way at the bottom, I'm actually pushing the card and dragging the one that is next to it, okay. That's all I'm doing. And you keep taking cards, apply pressure over here. If you don't apply pressure, you may have cards sticking out in the middle of the way. Some magician, by using this second glide, they put or place the pinky finger on the back side of it, okay. So they push and they drag the one that is next, and they use the pinky finger to square the gliding card. So I don't recommend you to do that. Instead, because I recommend you to do the glide number 1, which is using the pinky finger, and the pinky finger is not in the back, but it's on the side of the card. And you have to bring it back. But there are many other ways you can square the card instead of bringing the pinky finger in the back, because you may flash, or you will flash actually. This corner over here is too obvious, this corner. So instead of using the pinky finger over here, you have to keep all fingers together. So you may conceal, you know, the card, the one you're gliding or the one you're moving, sliding, okay. So you can either bring it back, but when you bring it back, you don't completely square. So by pointing or by grabbing the card, you may push the deck to the back. Instead, you can show the packet, or you can just conceal it, putting the other hand on top so they don't see. Or just by pointing, you want this card or the one that is next. When you ask you want this card, you're already squaring the bottom section of the deck. Okay, so let me go ahead and explain the performance, which is not even a big deal, because I wouldn't use this technique for this performance anyway. There are many other techniques for oil and water instead of this one. I just use this, you know. Let me show you. I had the 3 black cards all the way at the bottom. I did nothing, just dragging the card, to create a subconscious pattern. For the next one, I did the glide number 1, and right here I do the glide number 2, the second glide. In the process of bringing my hand to grab or to hold the card that is next to it, I'm pushing the card and bringing the one that is next, which is a red card. Okay, and then just grab the black one. Which one is it? Oh, this one, yeah, all the way over here, and then grab the red one. There is no other move. Once you do the second glide, that's all it is. Everything is done. So let me repeat this step so I have to come back. I have the 3 black cards over here. Okay. You want to make sure, do nothing. I just drag the card and put it over there. And then when I turn my hand over, I'm doing like glide number 1. Okay, I already done it. So when I approach my hand, I'm doing the glide number 2 by pushing this card and bringing the other one, the red one. And then the card that I push by doing the second glide, at this point I don't need to do any other move. I'll just leave it alone. Okay. So the card that I glide, I'll just bring it outside, which is a black one, and then the red one, and then the black one, and then the red one, and the last one. You shake it. That's the excuse you can give for a oil and water routine, and they all interlace. Okay, so the second one, this is the more visual, and that's why I prefer to start with a performance with a color separated and then finish with the cards mixed. By doing this, I put my middle finger over here, I drag the black one, show it again, and put my middle finger over here, do the glide number 1, okay, which is using the pinky finger, and drag this one. But notice it looks really subtle because I show the red card over here, and when I turn over, let me dry my hand. You need to have dry fingers. When I show my hand over here, it seems like I'm dragging the same card, but I'm actually dragging the one that is next. Okay, so let me do it again, a recap very quickly. The black one, nothing special. The red one, which is the glide number 1, and because I have next another red card, I'm gonna use the glide number 2, which is the one you have to push and then retract. So you can take the next card, which is a black one, and you show it. At this point I already had 3 reds, but I'm gonna show it, the red one. Don't show this, but you need to say the black one so it is more convincing, and the red one. Let me repeat this process because the speech is really important. I think it is the most convincing thing about this performance. I have the black one, you show it, and the red one, I drag the black one again, and I don't show this one, obviously, they already look at it. And because I already had the glide number 1, you do the second glide. And the black one, you show it. And the red one, you show it. And the black one, which is the red one, you don't show it. And this is the last one, the one you show. But this is the only card that you don't show, actually. This is the only card that you mention. It is a black one without showing it. And the red one. And that's it. They all go back to what it used to be. So quite simple. Those 2 mechanics, nothing else. I guess that's all. I hope you have enjoyed this performance.